everyone. I'm Stephanie Michales with the YMCA of Central New York, and we are going to do a gentle warm-up today. So you can use this video as a precursor for some of the other workouts that we're going to offer you, and you can also use this workout in its own on its own without following it with a workout. So we're just going to try and get some blood flowing, warm ourselves up, move our body in a good, nice way, and prepare for movement beyond. So let's start with a couple deep breaths. Inhale, stretch the arms out to the side, reach as far up as you can, and exhale down. As you inhale, stretch out into the space around you as far as you can. Exhale again, stretching through the fingertips all the way down. Let's do a couple more. And exhale. And one more time. And exhale. Now, as we stand, I want to balance the weight out between the toes and the heels. So ideally, the center of your body weight is right through the arch of your feet. We're going to just roll the shoulder blades back nice and gentle. And you can make this as big or as small as you'd like. Remember, this is a warm-up, so we might be kind of tight going into this first few movements. But hopefully, as we repeat them 3 or 4 times, we start to feel them loosen up. And that happens a lot with range of motion movements. The movement might start small, and after 3 or 4 times, it gets a little bit bigger. Let's reverse this circle. You can incorporate breathing with this, inhaling as you lift the shoulders, exhaling as you let them settle down, but feel free to just breathe normally as well. Couple more. Good. So we're going to roll down halfway and roll up halfway. So I'm just going to step to the side so you can see me. Drop the head, roll down, soften your knees, and then roll up. And as you roll up, realign the spine, the pelvis, the neck, the head. And again, roll down, soften the knees, and roll up. This also gives us an opportunity to engage our core. So if you can imagine that something is right here and you have to roll up and over it by pulling your abdominals back. One more time. And then roll up. From here, let's loosen up the spine a little bit. So bending the knees, hands on our thighs, just above our knees, long through our neck. We're going to exhale, round up through the spine. Inhale and extend. Exhale, rounding up. Inhale and extend. Keep going, follow your breath. One more. And we'll roll up, rounding up through the spine and roll all the way up. Good. So taking the feet apart, let's start with the toes pointing forward and the knees pointing forward. And we're just going to bend gently into one side and then coming up and the other side. And you want to make sure that the weight, again, is balanced between the toe and the heel of your foot. You don't want to be front-loaded into the toes only or too far back into the heels. Lengthening through the spine as you reach back. And with the toes and the knees pointing forward, you need to lean a little bit forward with the torso. So just make sure you're feeling supported, pulling in through your core. A couple more. and then we'll come up. Same thing, except that we're going to turn the toes out. So when we turn the toes out and go side to side, we don't need to lean forward with our torso. We can stay balanced, head over the shoulders, shoulders over the hips. So bending into one knee and then over to the other. And you might need to widen or narrow your stride, depending on how balanced you feel. And again, make sure when you go over to one side, you're keeping weight in that heel. Couple more. Now we're going to take and leave the lower body out of it. And we're just going to take the stretch into the upper body, reaching up and over and other side. Trying to be as lateral as possible. So the arm is right next to the ear. We're opening up through the side of our body. Couple more. And then we're going to put the lower body and the upper body together. So we bend in one knee, reach over, coming up and over. Thinking about the bend in your ankle, knee, and hip. And as we start to get warm, we can bend a little deeper. So when we're cold, when we're first starting to move, we want to make sure that we're not going too far, too fast into stretches and movements where we might hurt our joints in any way. So we want to be nice and gentle. Wait until our body feels like it's ready to move deeper into movements. A couple more. Good. And then coming up. With this same stance, we're going to reach the arms out. So this is kind of like making a little 5-pointed star with the head as one point of that star. Inhale, stretch. Think about the line that you're creating from your left hand to your right foot and your right hand to your left foot, and stretch in opposition. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach, and exhale. How deep you go is up to you. If you're feeling like you're getting a little looser, feel free to sink a little deeper. Feel free to energize your breath with this. So inhale up, exhale, sink. Inhale up and sink. 4, 3, we're going to do a little transfer of weight, 2 more, and 1. So we're going to sink down, transfer, sink down, transfer. Feeling nice and balanced, take your time. Down, over. And transferring your balance from foot to foot just helps wake your neuromuscular system up. All the muscles that are stabilizing get woken up, have to engage and work a little bit more fluidly. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So we're going to move forward back just a little bit, and we're going to think about balance again. I'm going to just turn a little bit to the side, and we're going to do a little Charleston. So a Charleston acts like it's going to walk forward, then goes and acts like it's going to walk back. So we'll step, step, touch, step, touch. Now we're leading with the right foot, tap, step back left, right. I'm going to stay on these sides for a little bit. Stay in this direction. Tap, tap. Now pay attention to the arms. As the left foot taps forward, the left arm comes back. and vice versa on the other side. So when the right foot taps back, the right hand reaches forward. And it should reach forward in balance. Now if you want to do a little kick, letting the foot come off the floor. Let those arms really open, flow with the movement. They don't have to be too stiff. 2 more. And good. Now we're just going to do that with the other side. So step on the left, tap the right forward, step back right, tap the left back. Step left, tap right, right back, tap left. And just find your way with this movement pattern. Take it as fast or as slow as you like. And when you're ready, make it nice and fluid. Remember to let those arms flow. Moving the opposite arm and leg is really important for your neuromuscular system. So remember when I said that transferring weight woke it up? Moving opposite arm and leg makes it start thinking. And a little kick if it feels okay. Good, 4 more. 4. Let those arms swing. 3, 2, 1. Good. So hopefully you feel nice and warm. You've gotten some blood flowing. We've warmed up the muscles, loosened them up. Let's just take a nice deep inhale and exhale down. 1 more. Stretch out into the space around you. And exhale. Very good. Thank you for joining me for this gentle warm-up.